on the platform of RDMR, where I, Archana Siroy Dagar, sitting as a host, and I invite Sree Renu ji, our numerologist, to the podcast series. With our guest Sree Renu ji, who is an astro-numerologist who have helped many lives and transformed the relationships, careers, and health after balancing people with their numbers with certain remedies. She has helped transform their lives tremendously. She has also authored a book named Success is Your Birthright. She has also authored a book named called Success is Your Birthright. I here welcome Sree Renuji on our space. Thank you, Renuji, for coming and giving your insights to the channel.
A very good afternoon to each and every one of you, and Archana, especially to you. And I thank you for the lovely introduction you gave me, whatever positive things you told about me. Yes, today we will be talking about numerology, how it is helpful, how it can change lives of any person or individuals in whatever field they want, just by balancing their numbers, knowing their numbers, and then rectifying them.
चलो तो शुरू करते हैं जो जनरल लोगों के क्वेश्चंस होते हैं यूजुअली व्हेन वी मीट
Mhm.
न्यूमरोलॉजिस्ट देयर आर notions. The thoughts started coming like, if what if what if this number is right, what if that number is right, what if the compatibility of these numbers is how it is going, how suddenly when we talk to a numerologist or when we meet a numerologist, certain questions started, to toggle in a mind. So let's just jump deep into the topic. And to start with, I would like to ask Renuji, can you please take us to the core numerology? Like, how does it work?
Okay. See, Archana, when we are talking about numerology, generally people follow YouTube or they follow some reels. Some people do the courses also, so they have the detailed info. But mostly they feel ki, okay, if we change our name to like this, or we know the basic number and the date of birth, then we'll know enough, and they start thinking about this. But it is a very deep science. Okay, all of us know ki the whole universe and its activities are interconnected, right? So whatever is happening, it's something very divine, and it's people don't know how it is working, but everybody believes that there is a supernatural power which is controlling us, and people want to know about that supernatural power. People know about the working of the universe. So then what happened centuries before, people are trying this, and then emerged different studies. Okay. So there are, out of those, astrology is one, which is very common in India. Everybody knows Jyotish Shastra. If we see what is Jyotish, Jyoti is made of two words, Jyoti and Ish, means light of God. And that, if we go into it, how do we know about the working? So that is basically everything in this universe has a frequency. It works on a particular frequency. And if it breaks out down that frequency, it comes to a number. And every number has its own vibration. And once we know the vibrational index of a particular number, or number of any individual's date of birth, or whatever numbers are surrounding him or her, we can find out the happenings of his or her life. That is how we work about. And there are lots of things. We don't have that much time. Like, we believe in karma theory in Vedic numerology. Okay, we do believe, and we in India we all believe ki, like, it's not only one birth. A soul takes so many births, and then they keep on working and accumulate. Every action has a reaction, and it forms a consequence. So the consequences of so many births are there. We call them sanchitkar. And when a soul takes birth in this life, they select 60% of those sanchit comes which they are going to enjoy in this life. They could be positive consequences or negative. So that is selected by the soul. And the remaining 40% we call Kriyaman Karma, which we do in this life, which will be followed in the next life. So that is how the numerology works. And these numbers enable, and they describe once supposing I know your date of birth, it's so surprising when I didn't know this thing, because you can say I was a non-believer. When I saw the results, I
You
turned into a
started
believer
believing.
and I studied. I was so intrigued by this science. I decided to learn it, because anyways I believe ki, okay, as long as you live, you should keep learning. The day you stop learning, you stop living. So I learned, and then I decided ki, why just rectify or improve my things? Why not reach out to people and help them live a better life? And that is how my journey started.
So the core value, what I infer from your answer is like every number has vibration and frequency of its own, right?
Oh yes.
जिससे वो
Yes.
नंबर इफेक्टिव होता है और जिससे वो नंबर लोगों पर काम करता है.
Yes. Numerology अगर आप देखें ना, तो it's a game of numbers, and there are only 9 numbers.
Only nine
1 to
numbers.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And after that comes 0 with one number. And then repetition of all the numbers. And these numbers represent the planets, 9 planets. Like if somebody has got 1 represents Sun, 2 is Moon, 3 is Jupiter, 4 is Rahudev, 5 is Mercury, 6 is Venus, 7 is Ketu, 8 is Shani Maharaj, and 9 is Mars or Mangal. So, whichever date a person is born, they will have those characteristics of those planets, and their life will be governed by basically those planets.
Okay. So coming on to our next very most common pointer, when people ask, is uh, the most common question asked is how numerology is different from astrology. Are they related,
Okay.
or they are different, or they are independent? They work independently.
Uh, the style of working is different. Astrology is also planets, ग्रह आपकी दशा, उसमें हाउसेस रहते हैं. जो ग्रह दशा होती है वो भी 120 years की होती है डिफरेंट प्लैनेट्स की. Whereas in numerology, it's much easier version of astrology, you can say. And जो दशा रहती है, that is cycle, the complete cycle of 9 planets is of 45 years. But we have the same basics, like there are conjunctions. वहां युति कहते हैं, हम भी युति कहते हैं. कंजंक्शंस होते हैं, एस्पेक्ट्स होते हैं, बहुत तरह के ये जो कंजंक्शंस बनते हैं, 81 कंजंक्शंस होते हैं. दशा होती है, महादशा होती है, प्रत्यंतर दशा होती है, वैदिक एस्ट्रोवैदिक न्यूमरोलॉजी में. लोशो में इतना नहीं होता है, पर वैदिक में होता है. एंड दीज आर ऑल पार्ट ऑफ ऑकल्ट. चाहे वो आपकी एस्ट्रोलॉजी हो, न्यूमरोलॉजी हो, प्रोनोलॉजी हो, रेकी हो, ज्योतिष शास्त्र हो, पामिस्ट्री हो, कुछ भी हो, दे आर ऑल डिफरेंट एरियाज ऑफ ऑकल्ट साइंस.
Okay. Okay, so let's get subjective now on the part of numerology. Is it based on science, faith, or energy? And how do skeptics usually respond to numerology?
See, it is a science.
Okay.
If you realize last 2 3 years, suddenly everybody is hearing a lot about numerology, and people are coming towards it. Few years before, like before even lockdown, the numerology is there in existence for such a long time. Because see, if we look at it, 500 BC and all, there was Pythagorean numerology. Then 900 BC came Chaldean. Then came Losho, which is basically a Chinese numerology. Then came Vedic numerology, which this is very old, 1500 BC. And लोशो ग्रिड, what they talk about Chinese, in art, जो हमारा लक्ष्मी यंत्र है, if you see the grid of the
Yes,
losho,
yes, yes.
our lakshmi yantra is nothing but losho wala grid. तो this thing was existing in India so में 1500 BC, आप imagine कर सकते हैं. But
Because of
now it is
social media,
popular.
it has gained popularity,
Oh yes, oh yes.
which is a good thing. It is tapping onto those points of our, you know, traditions and culture, which were earlier extinct up to some extent.
Yeah, like you ask how the skeptic people respond to that. The thing is whether a person believes in a particular thing or not in it. It is there, definitely. Some people say, ki, okay, it is here. What about the foreigners? What about America? What about Canada? Those people are also governed by those planets. Whether they know it, they don't know
Or
it.
the no, no.
People who believe in it, who approach a person who has decent knowledge of it or deep knowledge of it, will be benefited because that person can give them remedies. See, wherever there is a problem, there is always a solution also.
Solution. Yes,
हम कहते हैं कि
absolutely.
जहां समस्याएं हैं वहां समाधान है, तो
Correct.
why not do समाधान?
Mhm.
What we believe is we are not gods. We cannot change the destiny of anybody, but we can be prepared. Once we know, okay, this is what is in our destiny, we can do certain remedies. We can do mantra jap. There are different type of remedies. We can do those things and dilute the impact of that.
Dilute the negative
So
impact
that is how the life becomes better, the quality becomes better.
and enhance the vibration and frequency of our numbers, right?
ओ यस, सी कई बार आप देखो, जैसे एक बार बीच में सीडीज का बड़ा रिवाज आया था, जब एक कैसेट्स का होता था, लोग बहुत सारे लोगों ने बहुत पैसा कमाया उसमें। मैं काफी साल पहले की बात कर रही हूँ। उसकी देखा देखी बहुत सारे लोगों ने सोचा चलो अरे ये इतना अच्छा कर रहा है मैं भी कर लेती, बट एवरीबडी डिडंट डू सो वेल। व्हाई? बिकॉज देयर नंबर्स वर डिफरेंट। Even what job you are in, if you are according to your basic number, you will succeed like anything. What business you are in, numbers can are connected with the kind of business one should go in for. If they are doing a business which connects to their destiny number,
Destiny
they will
number, yes.
flourish like anything. Otherwise, they will not succeed at all.
Yeah, so coming on to that point, my next question is related to that. 1 से लेके 9 नंबर तक उनकी एक
Hmm.
क्या बेसिक पर्सनालिटी होती है, क्या आप हमको बताएंगे?
हाँ, ज़रूर बताएँगे क्योंकि सबकी डेट ऑफ बर्थ अलग-अलग होती है। तो सबसे पहले मैं बताना चाहूँगी कि हम नंबर्स फाइंड कैसे करते हैं। ओके, सो नंबर्स के लिए अगर आप अपनी पूरी डेट जो आपका सी हमारी डेट ऑफ बर्थ में कुछ विज़िबल नंबर्स होते हैं, कुछ इनविज़िबल नंबर्स होते हैं। विज़िबल नंबर्स होते हैं लाइक सपोजिंग माय डेट ऑफ बर्थ आई टेक 19th जुलाई 1953। सो इसमें 19071953। So what numbers you can see, they are visible numbers. But there are two very important numbers which are not visible in my date of birth. That is my basic number, which decides my characteristics the day I was born.
And
Okay,
how to
so
get that
when
basic number?
I'm coming to that. If your date of birth is 1 to 9 or 10th, 20th or 30th, it means there is only one single digit in it. So that will be your date of birth. Otherwise, it will be a compound number. Like in my case, it is 19. So what we do 1 plus 9, which comes to 9, 10, and then
10.
we remove the 0. If you do it again, 1 plus 0 is 1. So we bring that compound number to a single digit. So it means I am governed by sun because sun is my planet. So I will have all the characteristics of the planet sun. So that is my basic number. Some people call it driver. Some people call it Mulank because it is the root number. The stronger the root, the healthier would be the tree. So that is how we go about it. But this is only the surface I am touching because we don't have that time. But what is important is ki how that number is coming, whether it's coming by single number, what compound is forming that. So all that, if we on the surface we take general average, one number people are considered very good leaders. They will have leadership qualities. Their management will be very good. If they are intelligent, they are beautiful. Means once they enter a room, they have a very positive aura. And once they enter, they will definitely get a second glance. People will look, oh, who has entered the room? That kind of thing. These thing is कि one number people, if they are in management, they cannot work under any pressure. इनकी performance बिगड़ जाती है. But if the number one is coming balanced in your chart, okay, then it's good. आपका government jobs अच्छे होंगे, आपकी अपने senior से बहुत अच्छी बनेगी. Everything is there. बट इफ दिस नंबर इज नॉट बैलेंस्ड देन आपकी जो पॉजिटिव क्वालिटीज होती है वो भी नेगेटिव हो जाएंगी. जो आपका मैनेजमेंट होता है, लीडरशिप होती है, वो इतनी रफ हो जाएगी, आपका मैनेजमेंट रफ हो जाएगा, लीडरशिप आप बिल्कुल ही टायरेंट टाइप के हो जाओगे. तो वो सब चीजें बहुत मायने रखती हैं कि व्हाट नंबर इज कमिंग, whether it's a balanced number, it's a powerful number, or it's a weak number or over powerful. There are so many categories that matters a lot. Similarly, you ask like number two people. Number two people are emotional, like because they are related to moon. Okay, and if you look at moon, moon 15 दिन छोटे से बड़ा होता जाता है, फिर बड़े से छोटा हो जाता है, तो इन लोग के मूड स्विंग्स होते हैं. They are also very handsome, beautiful, emotional, caring. They are very much interested in self grooming. आप नंबर 2 वालों को देखो, अगर उनका मून डिसबैलेंस्ड है, नंबर 2 इज नॉट बैलेंस्ड, देन दे हैव अ टेंडेंसी ऑफ लीविंग वाटर, लिक्विड्स वेस्ट करते हैं. पानी पिया, थोड़ा जरूर छोड़ेंगे छोड़ेंगे. एंड उनकी नेचुरल रेमेडी होती है, दे शुड नॉट डू दैट. They need support of a female, whether it could be their mother, their spouse, or any female, this thing, at every step in their life. उनको बहुत पैम्परिंग चाहिए, सपोर्ट चाहिए. एंड वन गुड थिंग अबाउट न्यूमरोलॉजी, अर्चना, इज कि इफ सम आई फील एवरी वन पर्सन इन अ फैमिली should learn numerology. Why?
Yeah.
Because once we do that, we know कि okay, my spouse is ruled by this number. So ये उसके बेसिक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स हैं. कितना भी आप कोशिश कर लो, आप चेंज नहीं कर सकते हो. And when you accept anything,
तो
the
जब
way
हमें
or
लोगों का
person,
नम
the life becomes easier.
जब
ऐसे
हमें
आपके
लोगों का
बच्चों का
नंबर
होता है.
पता चलता है, उनके साथ कनेक्ट करने में आसानी होती है.
बिल्कुल, क्योंकि हमें उनकी स्ट्रेंथ्स भी वी नो, देयर वीकनेसेस आल्सो वी नो, सो वी एक्सेप्ट देम द वे दे आर. लाइक सपोजिंग कोई नंबर 7 है, उनका, दे आर रिसर्चर्स. नंबर 7, दे आर डोमिनेटेड बाय केतु. दे डोंट, केतु एवरीबडी नोस डजंट हैव हेड, ओनली द बॉडी. दे आर वेरी इमोशनल, वेरी स्पिरिचुअल, एंड दे आर, अगर 7 डिस्टर्ब हो जाता है, वो बड़े नोजी हो जाते हैं. वो बिल्कुल सीआईडी बन जाते हैं. कहाँ जा रहे हो, कब आओगे, क्यों इतनी देर हो गई. Other person gets bugged. There, people have come, and where one of the partner had 7, the other one was getting crazy कि यार ये मुझे ट्रस्ट नहीं करता क्या. It is not a question the person doesn't trust, that is his basic nature. And once you know कि okay, he is that type, you accept that. It's okay, ये तो पूछने ही वाला है. Number 3 is governed by Jupiter. This is a number of guru. They are very good advisors. If the number is balanced, they are very good advisors. They are confident, they are intelligent, and कई बार तो ऐसा होता है आपको चाहिए भी नहीं एडवाइस तो भी दे देंगे.
नंबर 3.
They are also very good leaders. Their management is good. And there is a very basic difference between number 1 and number 3. And that is number 1 always thinks about the higher management. एक तो ये लोग काम अच्छा करेंगे if they are at high management positions. So if they are planning anything, they will think about the management, the company, the senior people. Whereas number 3 will always think about the juniors. They will be very considerate about their juniors, का class 4 employees की अगर हमने ये decision लिया तो इनका क्या होगा.
Number
Similarly,
3 is
Rahu.
people person, right? Number 3 are people
Fun.
person, people, human
And but
beings.
at the same time, they are very bothered about their self-respect in society. They will not do anything wrong. They follow the right path. They don't indulge in wrong things. And they are extremely good teachers, advisors. कुछ भी इनका इस तरह होता है ना, कंसल्टेंट वगैरह, दे फ्लरिश लाइक एनीथिंग, दे आर वेरी गुड. देन कम्स नंबर 4. पीपल आर स्केर्ड ऑफ नंबर 4. उन्हें लगता है राहु का नंबर है.
अच्छा.
General perception of Rahu is not very positive among people.
Okay.
But I can vouch for that कि each and every number is very good. Even
Okay.
the most positive number will have certain problems. And like Rahu and Shani, these numbers people are scared of. But these are very good numbers. Number 4 is the number of uh, intelligence, that this is the most hardworking, one of the most hardworking number, and very intelligent, one of the most intelligent number. They always think out of the box. If there is any problem, nothing can stop them. they will find a solution and they will go ahead. they
Mhm.
they are good money handlers. They handle all the situations very well, and they come out with out of the box thinking रहती है, handsome होते हैं, पैसा. And this number has a peculiarity. If it comes in your chart in even form, like there are two fours or four fours, that way it is very good with money. Okay, similar thing goes with number 8 also. And it is a very good number, nothing to get scared of. Only thing, the numbers have to be balanced.
Balanced.
And like they
And
share, number 5 is Mercury. This is the fastest moving planet. And number 5 also, if they are working, they are in a job and the job doesn't have traveling involved, they get very bored.
Mhm.
So if they are in a job where traveling is part of it, they really succeed. ग्रीनरी सूट्स देम, लाइक नंबर 2 को वाटर प्लेसेस सूट देम करती हैं. इसी तरह से नंबर 5 अगर उनको ग्रीनरी है या बोर हो गए हैं, थोड़ा बीच बीच में ट्रैवल कराएं, शॉर्ट ट्रिप्स ले लें, दे विल रिमेन वेरी हैप्पी. नंबर 5 इज अ फूडी ऑल्सो, बट दे डोंट लाइक टू डू एनी कुकिंग वुकिंग. इतने चटोरे होते हैं, उनको पूछ लो विच रेस्टोरेंट सर्व व्हाट बेस्ट डिश, दे विल नो एवरीथिंग. If you have to find out about a restaurant or a eating joint, you should ask some number 5. They're extremely intelligent. This is a number of finance. So all these numbers, number 6 is Venus, which is luxury.
Mhm.
तो अगर आप 6 नंबर वालों से देखेंगे, तो देखेंगे दे आर वेरी फॉन्ड ऑफ ऑल ब्रांडेड स्टफ, लग्जरी चाहिए उन्हें, उसके बिना उनकी जिंदगी चलती नहीं है. दे आर ऑल्सो वेरी इमोशनल, दे आर केयरिंग, फैमिली पीपल, ब्यूटिफुल. नंबर 6 ऑल्सो विल बी ऑलवेज वेल ड्रेस्ड, लाइक नंबर 1 इज ऑलवेज वेरी वेल ड्रेस्ड. दे विल घर पे भी बिना आयन क्लोथ्स नहीं पहनेंगे. बाकी कुछ नंबर्स को चल जाता है कि चलता है, क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है, कौन आ रहा है. तो they are particular. Number 7, like I said, Ketu. Ketu is a researcher. They want to know, they're very curious people. They want to know why this is happening. What? If number 4, search, number 7, research. These numbers
Okay.
are very good. जो कोई किसी CID, VID type के jobs में जाए ना, but they are spiritual. So there are
I'm
times
number
when there is a
7.
conflict. You are number 7. So you must be a spiritual person. रिचुअल्स ये नहीं कि आप रिचुअल करने बैठ गए, बट यू बिलीव इन दैट. एंड कई बार नंबर 7 का क्या हो जाता है, व्हेन इट्स नॉट बैलेंस्ड एंड ऑल, दे बिकम डिटैच्ड. वो कई बार इतने स्पिरिचुअलिटी में चले जाते हैं कि उनका फैमिली में इंटरेस्ट कम हो जाता है. तो वी हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ दीज थिंग्स एंड लाइफ कैन रिमेन ब्यूटिफुल. आफ्टर दैट कम्स शनि महाराज, नंबर 8.
It's number
पीपल
8.
आर रियली स्केर्ड कि शनि की दशा आ रही है तो पता नहीं कितनी मुसीबत आ रही है. बट शनि, नंबर 8 इज द नंबर ऑफ मनी. ओके, जो कलयुग की लक्ष्मी है. तो इट्स अ ब्यूटिफुल नंबर एनीवेज. एंड शनि महाराज इज द ओनली लॉर्ड, ही इज अ लॉर्ड ऑफ जस्टिस, जो आपको इसी जन्म में आपके कर्मों का फल दे देते हैं. अगर यू आर ऑन द राइट पाथ, आप अच्छे से काम करो, आपको डरने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. आपको बहुत अच्छे फल मिल जाएंगे. इवन आपकी जो ये साड़सती वगैरह आती है, वो सब बहुत अच्छी जाएंगी. धैया होती है, साड़सती होती है, सारी चीजें. अगर आपके कर्म ही बुरे हैं, आप लोगों को ठग रहे हो, कुछ कुछ गलत काम कर रहे हो, तो ऑब्वियसली यू विल हैव टू फेस द म्यूजिक. देन नंबर 9 इज द मोस्ट ह्यूमैनिटेरियन नंबर, मास. वो इतने हेल्पफुल, वो बहुत करेजियस नंबर है. उनका, वो किसी से डरते नहीं है. मतलब सर कटा सकते हैं लेकिन सर झुका सकते नहीं, इनजस्टिस होता हुआ नहीं देख सकते. एक्शन में बहुत है, फास्ट एक्शन, फास्ट रिएक्शन रहता है उनका. गुस्सा आया, बट इट्स अ हॉट प्लैनेट मार्स, तो उनका गुस्सा बड़ा तेज होता है, पर शांत भी जल्दी हो जाते हैं. गुस्सा आया तो आया, फिर वोल्कानो की तरफ फिर शांत हो गए. एंड दिस नंबर इज सच कि फैमिली फैमिली ओरिएंटेड नंबर है. अगर किसी को प्यार करते हैं तो अपना सब कुछ लुटा देंगे उस पर, बिना सोचे समझे. दे आर वेरी केयरिंग, वेरी इंटेलिजेंट नंबर, वेरी गुड नंबर फॉर बीइंग अ सर्जन. लाइक 7, दे कैन बी MBBS डॉक्टर्स एंड ऑल. अगर इस तरह से है, 7 है या उनके पास 3-1 है, तो दे कैन बी doctors in other fields. But if they have 9 also, they can be extremely good surgeons. And see, all these numbers, Archana, they share their characteristics. सबके
Mhm.
कॉमन होते हैं, बिकॉज देर आर टू टाइप ऑफ नंबर्स, मेल नंबर्स, फीमेल नंबर्स. सो जो मेल नंबर्स हैं, बेसिकली 1, 3, 9 and 4, they have common characteristics, a lot of them. and the others are female numbers. 2, 6, 7, 8, and 5 we call a unique number. Whatever numbers are more in the chart, it behaves like that. So, but they have all significators are different. That plays a very important role in health. कभी अगर हम लोग ने मेडिकल न्यूमरोलॉजी की बात करी कि कौन से नंबर से कौन कौन सी डिजीजेस हम प्रिडिक्ट करते हैं और कैसे उनको कर सकते
And
हैं,
then we
we can
really
do that,
have
and
to
that is
go
how we do
deep
that.
into numerology.
It's a
Medical
very vast
numerology is a
field.
different, yeah, very
Oh,
vast
it's a
field.
very
And
vast subject, very vast and
yeah.
very beautiful subject, I would say.
And I
You can
think we're
really
running out
dive
of
down.
time as well, Renuji.
Mhm.
And so, what we will do, we will answer one last question and then we
Mhm.
are good to go with this quiz. Okay? So, okay, I will just see what will be the best question to ask. How much does the spelling of our name? Yeah, it is a business related question which I am about to ask. Like, how much does the spelling of our name or business name really impact our life and outcomes? Does it?
Okay. To handle that, I will say ki what are the other things also numbers. Like I told you, our basic number, our destiny number, and the other numbers in our birth date. They matter a lot. Similarly, our name. These we call lucky numbers because name is not, you cannot change your birthday. So these numbers are given to you, date of birth numbers. But name is kept by parents or somebody in the family, right? But each letter carries the power of a number, right? So total of your name and the first letter of your name. First letter acts like a basic number. And then your first name and the full name, they are there. So as a basic rule, we never bring the first name on your BN or DN because it means indirectly it becomes overpowered. तो उसमें negative qualities बहुत बढ़ जाती हैं. So we avoid that. We create Raju. Even the job you are doing, if you are having a business, what name you are carrying. Because if that particular name is coming to the total, which supports that field, it's very good. बट अगर आप हैं तो होटल का बिजनेस कर रहे हो, आपने नाम उसका रख दिया ऐसी चीज के ऊपर जो कि लिक्विड का है माना, और आप कर रहे हो कुछ और, तो वो कभी फ्लरिश नहीं कर पाएगा. इसलिए कैपिटल लेटर है, स्मॉल लेटर है, अमेजोन, इन सब चीजों ने कौन सा रखा है, इट्स अ डीप साइंस एंड इट मैटर्स इन नेम ऑल्सो एंड इट इन योर बिजनेस नेम ऑल्सो. Even your telephone numbers, though you didn't
Mhm.
ask,
Yeah.
telephone numbers matter a lot because that is the extension of ourselves nowadays.
Mhm.
All the time, anybody is with the telephone number.
I
And when
think
I learned,
mobile number is the basic thing.
oh, yes,
A life
because see,
revolves around it.
your mobile has to be absolutely correct, gelling with your DOB. Because if it is not, or the mobile number is not good, or the combinations of mobile numbers are not good,
Numbers are not
you will
good.
have a miserable time. Because for your bank, everything you in your KYC, you use your mobile number. So imagine what will happen.
Absolutely.
So
So,
that is what I say, ki you balance your number, whatever is the date of birth. We cannot change it. You balance your numbers and enjoy a great life.
okay,
You can
we have to
rectify a lot of
balance
things.
our numbers and thrive in our lives.
Oh, absolutely. Do the remedies also. Like, and remedies are like I wear whatever is my destiny number. This is my dasha. And so it doesn't hurt. This is my basic number I'm wearing. So it protects me. And that is good
Okay.
enough. It is taking care of things.
Remedies with crystals and defined
Yes.
stones. Okay.
And very
Okay,
affordable.
I think Renuji, we are running out of time. We are on the last minute of our podcast. So do you want to send a message to the people who are viewing,
Definitely.
to the audience? Yes.
I
A
would
one
like to
line.
tell all you also and all my friends also. First of all, I would like to thank Neeraj, the person because of whom I am here, and part of he owns this RDMR. Thank you, Neeraj. Thanks so much for giving both of us this opportunity to talk to so many people. And I would suggest whether people believe in it or they don't believe in it, numbers do impact your life. And when a thing is impacting our life, it is better we balance them. We know what numbers are doing in our life, what mobile number we are doing, and we are there to help you out and make your life better.
Okay,
So,
thank
all
you,
the
Sri
best to
Renuji.
everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sri Renuji, to be the part of our podcast today. And we are all looking
It was a
forward.
pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much.